Hello everyone, welcome back to Bakery Restart. I'm Brad. Today we're going crazy with Veronica. She's been my favorite unit to play over the last week. She's really so much fun. Veronica can both be a crazy good character versus Cleave/CC and be a menace in the Bruiser matchup under the right conditions. She's not a character you can just pick whenever you want. She requires that you set the draft up for her. But when the time is right, she will terrorize your opponents like no other. So here are a couple matches with the Red Lady. I hope you enjoy. And we're against Gardenal in the first game. I'm debating here a lot if it's Messiah or Heinrich. I know he's a Cleave player, but I completely murdered him with Fushu last fight after banning his Heinrich. So I think he will either let Heinrich deal with Fushu or ban Fushu. So I think I ban Heinrich, hope he doesn't ban the Fushu. And here he doesn't, so he first picks it, which is hilarious to me. I do not know if it's correct. But she solo won the fight against him last time, so understandable, I guess. I pick up Sanya, very good anti-cleave healer. And Tiamat is banned, so I pick up Holden as another secure pick in case he wants to move into some more CC action or something. He goes for the Lily Messiah, just be a safe cleave situation. His Messiah does a lot of damage. But now we get the opportunity to ban protect my favorite unit against Cleave. And that is of course Veronica. And there are few options for Cleave except Heinrich to beat her. And now that Heinrich is gone, I can just ban protect her. He goes full Cleave here immediately, as you can see. I've picked up the Ling Lo, another very good anti-cleave unit with my setup with a Lighthouse very high speed. And now I should probably pick up some more damage, or I've been really liking this tanky Casio to counter Cleave, because if she survives and then sleeps everybody, you usually just win. Because they will skip their next turn and then you get a turn and you just win. I immediately banned the Lily, because with the Freya Tsuki he's guaranteed attack buff anyways. So banning just one of them won't do that much. If you ban Tsuki, he'll have a push with Freya Lily, but banning Freya will just have him have the double push and double ult, and that's not good. So Lily is the only ban option here. He bans the Holden and thinks, oh, he has no damage here. It should be a free win, right? Well, as you're about to see, that's not the case. He of course goes for the skill 2 on the Freya into pushing with Tsuki, because you get the attack buff then anyways. Here comes the big Messiah Cleave. And we're all living, because there's no debuffs and we're all tanky on Bloodbath. And yes, my Casio does have 1 HP module, otherwise she usually dies here. And we heal up. He does have the Fushu though, so we're not going to be able to that easily kill him. But you may have noticed something interesting here in the part where he has a lot of buffs. And I think there is a cool part of what Veronica does with buffs that I really like. And here we go. Oh, it's so beautiful. Oh, Messiah, Messiah, Messiah. My favorite Veronica enemy. Oh, it's a textbook in the buff bar. Let's go. Do you see the invincibility? And then you extend it with Ling Luo? What will they do? It's so beautiful. Veronica just has some of the craziest things in the game. He's still thinking, of course, that, oh, well, he stole the buffs, but I'll just wait them out, and then I have the heals, and I'll keep pushing, and I should be good, right? Well, I don't really think so, to be honest. Because Veronica actually does, especially with Sanya, some pretty solid damage. And if you have Halloween, you get to do it quite a lot. And importantly, it's not a hit, so it doesn't proc Fushu. And his Fushu doesn't seem that good. It doesn't out-heal my regular damage, so I can just keep hitting the Messiah. And eventually, that will push him enough that his defense down will go away, and then he should be an easy pick. And we can just keep hitting whatever here, to be honest. Now that the defense down is gone, we actually start doing more damage than he heals. And slowly the Messiah will go, and then it's gone because he has no damage. And eventually the terrorist will sleep them enough, and importantly, since the skill 2 Veronica is not a damaging ability, it does not wake up sleeping targets. So she does combo very well with our dear terrorist Kazuyo. Sadly. Because I hate to use this character, but she's way too good right now. So you're kind of shooting yourself in the foot if you're not. And here, I kind of like not using her skill 3. This way, when you get Halloween procs, it will always hit the skill 2. And it'll just keep the skill 3 for when something actually pops up that you want to steal from them. Like a big Fushu shield or a skill 2 from Freya. Stuff like that, that actually matters. So that's really nice. And also, because it's not a hit on Veronica skill 2, as you're about to witness, it does not care that there is a shield. I do not know why I hit him there. It was a bit of inting. But it does not matter because he's gone. And the game is over. GG's Cardano. Veronica supremacy. And this upcoming game will be a bit different to the last one. Because as mentioned, Veronica is great into CC and Cleave, but if you get the right circumstances for the tank mirror, then she can really pop off as well. And this guy, I know from fighting him before, that he is a tank player. So I decide to ban Lilium because he always bans Rahu himself. And he has been picking Lilium very high pick order, and his Lilium is very strong. So I decided, why not take it away and see what happens? And he picks the Lily, because he was doing Lilium a lot, and it was pretty strong. And I go for Holden into Tiamat, which takes away 2 of the best damage dealers, and now that Rahu is gone, Tiamat is a way stronger pick. And if Tiamat is gone, Holden is a way stronger pick. But obviously here, I let him take both healers. But I thought, if he is a Lily plus 2 healers, I'm not that afraid. And as long as I can lock either Fushu or Sanya in Ban Protect, I'm pretty happy. And here we see, he goes Fushu plus Mizuki. And Mizuki is obviously to counter the Tiamat. But I know now that he has not picked up Sanya, and is only 1 healer so far, that Veronica is gonna be great. And he has not yet showed me a Heinrich pick that actually makes sense for him. So I'm very excited for Veronica Ban Protect here. Because importantly, Veronica counters Ling Luo a fair amount. Because you steal all the whale prayers and immunity and all that she puts on the other units. And suddenly, Veronica is a second healer for you. Because she just rips off Ling Luo. And that's super fun. And he knows that as well. So he's angling more towards CC. Because sure, Veronica is good for the first turn CC with her Bulwark and then spreading it. But no, it's not as good for the long game. So the Casio can be pretty good against her. And he picks up a Yelly, which I don't know if it was what he meant to pick, but it makes the Lily way scarier. Because normally I would ban the Fushu or the Casio here, but now that he has Lily Yelly, I'm kind of forced to ban the Lily. So he will get Fushu with Casio and Yelly. So this is a pretty scary team, actually. I don't think the Yelly was that bad of a pick. I do pick up the Ling Luo myself. Just good for another healer. And also good into the Casio because I have such high resist on my Ling Luo. And obviously, as you can see, this is a double healer plus Veronica plus Tiamat game. This is gonna take fucking forever. So I'ma speed up a significant portion of this match because it doesn't really matter that much. He doesn't have enough damage to kill me early. I cannot kill him early. So let's just wait and see until something interesting actually happens. We start shielding up and healing up, and important with Sanya plus Veronica is you want to put the Sanya ultimate on Veronica because it makes her skill 2 damage go up, and that's very strong. He keeps pumping into my Tiamat, but I have Amber, so I'm not too scared. I take the buffs from the Yelly, so she won't do as much damage. And that's also a reason that Veronica is very good against Mizuki. Because she's good element against her, so you can easily steal from her. And she provides defense up and often has Artisan. All things you can steal with Veronica, making her very good at sustaining your team against the Mizuki. And here I have both Sanya and Ling Luo, which makes it very hard for a Casio that's on Codex specifically, not Jackal, to keep me slept in any significant form. He does do some really annoying stuff with the Casio, of course. And here he's gonna be able to get rid of the Tiamat, but funny enough, Tiamat was never the important unit here. The important damage dealer was always Veronica. But here I see the opportunity. The Etheria effect is not that high yet. So I take a res onto my Tiamat because I see, I'm gonna have Ling Luo coming right up. We're already above half with a Whale Prayer. It looks pretty good. Then this stupid thing happens. 3, 4, 5. I was so angry, you have no idea. But that can happen, I guess. That was probably the second time that's ever happened to me. Pretty funny. But as already mentioned earlier, Tiamat is not our main damage dealer anyways. She's just there to soak a lot. And here we steal the Artisan and the defense up. And we're huge. And we prevent the crit up on the Yelly. Makes her way weaker. Able to whiff those long shots so she doesn't hit those 5 in a row very easily. We get a nice little free resist, but we had a lot of Whale Prayers, so we were pretty likely to purify it anyways. We're just hitting into the Yelly slowly. And we get a little lucky with Ling Luo surviving there. But, I mean, gotta make up for the 5 hit earlier, right? And here we get a Whale Prayer Purify, and we just keep on cycling and going and going. Importantly, Veronica is still very high HP, and the enemy's HP is not very high. Even if he hits sleeps, Veronica is gonna come back up, because he's forced to hit her. And we don't get the Purify sadly, but that happens. He's gonna take out the Sanya very soon here. Or here immediately, because he gets 4 hits in a row, because his Yelly is insane. Well, what can you do, right? And he's forced to hit Veronica. And we have skill 2 up. Guess what that means? Boom. And they're gone. And now, there's only a little Fushu and the terrorist. And sure, the terrorists could sleep us for quite a while, but eventually the Fushu is gonna line up. Like right now, and hit before we get to go. And what happens then? Oh, nearly enough. The terrorist keeps alive one more cycle, but she will die eventually. And Veronica shall have her dues. If you play a terrorist, then you shall be drained of all your life force apparently. Because, man, I cannot describe to you how much I hate these Casio spammers. But what can you do? She's very strong right now. As you see, the Fushu healing is nowhere near enough when the Etheria effect is this high. And you get a little lucky resist, or the Fushu goes right before. And the game is over. Another terrorist abuser down. That's all for today. I hope you enjoyed seeing Veronica drain the life out of some people. She's a very unique character, and it really brings me hope for all the design space XD have yet to explore. She does get countered by Holden and Heinrich, but you can deal with that in draft most of the time. On another note, the streams over on Twitch have been going incredibly well, and I want to thank everybody so much for all the support. I plan to start dual streaming to YouTube soon, so look forward to that. That's all for today. I hope you enjoyed, and have a good one.